Hey, what's up, everyone? Today I'm here to talk about why Shay Cormac of Assassin's Creed Rogue is underrated. Now, I will warn you there is going to be spoilers for Assassin's Creed Rogue in this game, or in this video. So, if you're interested in playing the game, I recommend you click off, go play the game, then come back after you're done. Now, with that out of the way, let's hop right into the video. For starters, people say that Shay is a Templar, and that's the reason they hate him. Okay. Excuse me. What? That is one of the sorriest, stupidest, bitch-ass, half-ass excuses to hate a guy like Shay Cormac. You must hate Hatham Kenway too, because he's a Templar. That's one reason why. That's the reason why Connor was killing them in Assassin's Creed 3 whenever he first became an assassin, because they're Templars. That was the only excuse he apparently needed. That's in bad taste. Now, another reason why people always seem to go against Shay, and why they always seem to hate on him for being a Templar, when really that's something they hear. They don't even play the game, that's just something they hear, and then they go look it up and it turns out to be true, so they agree with it. But they ignore Shay's motives and reasons for leaving the Creed in the first place and defecting from the Brotherhood. Whenever the biggest problem is that, for one, Shay's teachers and peers, who were supposed to be his mentors, were never giving him the proper credit he deserved. They were always talking low, speaking low of him, being overly hard on him, always getting mad at him for, quote unquote, being late. Now, people always want to look at Shay like he's the traitor. Whenever, if I was stuck in a situation like that, I'm pretty sure I'd want to leave the Creed too. Now, the next big problem is that they always had Shay doing their dirty work, still never gave him the credit he deserved. They also even sent him straight into Lisbon, Portugal, to kill civilians. Well, more like to retrieve a piece of Eden, but they never told him what the highest risk levels were. They never told him that killing innocents was a possibility. They never told him that killing innocents was really unavoidable, if I'm being quite honest here. Now, think about that. A whole city, Lisbon, thousands of innocents, their blood is all on your hands. And every last person who sent you in there are all turning against you. Now, furthermore, Shay, this isn't what made Shay want to defect. This was a good reason to defect, but if you actually were to go back and play through the whole game, you would actually realize that, hey, maybe Shay was right. Because what he's really doing after they do that to him is that he's more or less trying to take away their only resource to finding these pieces of Eden, so that he can, stop them from killing more innocents and save the assassins from their own stupidity. Yet they don't listen to him, but the Templars will. And everyone always wants to look at Shay like he's the dumbass here. So, what are these reasons we got so far? He's a traitor, and he's a Templar. Well, really, in essence, he's not a traitor because he got betrayed by the Creed. And furthermore, he's not... People always say, well, he's a Templar, and that's the reason why I hate him. Well, the biggest issue with that is that you really can't exactly call him a Templar whenever he's sympathetic enough to the cause. Now that we have that fact out of the way, he's more like a assassin at heart. He's got the soul of an assassin and the body of a Templar. That's really the way how it is. Now, back to what I said before about Connor killing Templars simply because they're Templars. Why aren't we penalizing Connor for that? Why are we just penalizing Shay for that? Why? It's not fair. It doesn't seem right. Or actually, no, I know exactly why. Because Connor's an assassin and Shay is a Templar, and that alone makes Connor better than Shay. Furthermore, if you're actually paying attention to what I'm doing right here, you'll actually see that these are mercenaries that are working for the Assassins. Now, the Templars had mercenaries too in Assassin's Creed 3, so I'm not really going to penalize the Assassins for this, but it's quite obvious that the Assassins are no better than the Templars themselves when it comes to shit like this. So, any other reasons why y'all might be hating on Shay? If so, please go down there in the comment section and let me know. I'd be glad to hear about this. But, as I was saying before, Shay's not really a traitor. If anyone, he's betrayed by the Brotherhood. And, like I said, you can sit there and call him a Templar all you want, but in essence, he's really an assassin at heart. And, if... Back to Connor killing Templars simply because they're Templars. Whenever you actually think about it, if Shay was killing assassins simply because they are assassins, then why didn't he let Haytham kill Achilles at the end of Assassin's Creed Rogue? If he really was a Templar like that, then he would have allowed Haytham to just kill him. But no. Instead, he actually used kind words, polite words to Haytham to convince Haytham to spare Achilles. Now, if he was more of a, more of one of those Templars like Haytham, or not Haytham, I'm mistaken, like Thomas Hickey or somebody like that, then this would be completely understandable. But he's not. In fact, he is the polar opposite to Thomas Hickey. Now, I'm done with this series. All I have to say right now. But I'll be glad to discuss this with y'all in the comment section. So, yeah. Bye. Oh, and by the way, keep your comments respectful. Because if not, I'm actually going to call y'all out in my next video. Alright. So long.